Hey, let's hydrate together. We're one day out. I'm feeling good. I pushed it with the carbs yesterday. Thursday and Wednesday, I both did 450 carb. I woke up this morning at 88.7, so I've gained 1.4 kilos over the space of 2 days, which is what, 0.7 kilo per day, which is fine. I'm always one of those individuals. This is when it comes in handy when you have a coach, when you can send pictures over and say, how am I looking, Chief? Do you know what I mean? My leg condition has come in a lot better over the past 2 days. I feel okay. I feel on a slightly flatter side. I tend to judge that thing of, you know, when you try and tense your hand and you can't quite do it. So I feel that there's more to go with carbs. So today we'll probably see how we're looking at 300 grams and then push it a little further. Meal number one going in. It's about just under 150 grams of carbs. I've collated and made like a list of all the foods that digest very well with myself over the past couple of days. Rice Krispies, hot cross buns are fantastic. We can consume them in quite a large quantity and then not have any effect on my midsection. The jasmine rice from Tesco is fantastic, alongside pasta. Pasta always sits well with me. And then things like 5% oven chips. And then on show day, I'll probably have the Tesco's cookies, the mixture of fat and carbohydrates, as I said before in that peak week video, are fine, and a Reese's Pieces, or a Reese's Cup, sorry. But I'm gonna have this now, then I'm gonna go and collect my posing trunks from my mum's, because they've been delivered, and like an exfoliation for the tan tomorrow. Quite a busy day today. OG subscribers will know. Mum's House Corner vibes. Hi guys, today I'm going to talk about anabolic steroids. Mad goodies, mad goodies. Right, these are the new posing trunks for Classic. I got these from Iron Monkey. They're slightly smaller. Ooh, kinky. No, they're not from Ann Summers. And as you know, I'm a bit of an egotistical bastard, and the simplest of tasks like going to a bodybuilding show require me to look good. Therefore, I purchased some Gucci slides. I know, what a cunt. But hey, once you accept that life becomes so much easier. If I don't win the show, at least I win best dressed. Perfect. Okay, now for a full body pump. Hit David Lloyd. We're both in the same situation in the sense that I'm carbon up and so is Elle. We both have our required lists. We're getting through the errands. We've trained, we've got the food all sorted, the basic items. It's time to now shave and apply two base coats. My actual tan tomorrow's at about 11:45, then I check in and I've got another layer at about 1:30. Guten Morgen. Sorry, go on.
No, nothing.
Can you not say it on camera?
Yeah, but it's just a private joke.
Okay, good morning, it's show day. I've just woken up feeling slightly on the flatter side because carbs were lower than the last 2 days, so it's not a bad thing. 500 ml of water. I'm then going to go and have breakfast in the Premier Inn. I'm going to take my hot cross buns and jam and my 60 grams of Rice Krispies and a little bit of whey protein. Protein's not a huge concern on show day, but I like to have a little bit with my meals. And then my first coat of tan is at 11:45 and my second coat is at 1:30, and more than likely I'll be on stage about 8:30, 9 PM. That's when we was on stage last year, so
What a joke.
it is a joke. Meal number one, slight change of plan, just because I'm competing later on this evening. I've switched the Rice Krispies for some oats, just slightly less sugary and slightly slower digesting. Got 1 scoop of whey protein and 2 hot cross bun muffins with the raisins in them. Have some jam on that as well. We're off for tan coat number one. I think I'm going to hang around the auditorium for a bit because it's only like an hour until the next one. Or I might go and get some food and then go back. But first meal in and I feel fine. 100 grams of carbs, 20 protein, about 5 or so fat. Coat number one is done. Just gonna have another meal now. a slightly less carbohydrate meal, and then go back for tan number 2.
Yes, lads, you look great!
Double biceps to the front, please, gents.
Yes, Tom.
Gentlemen, can I ask you to do a side chest? Once again, you can do any side you want. Your right arm or your left. Side chest.
Yes, Tom.
Gentlemen, can I ask you to turn around?
Is it Will or is it Jay from In Betweeners? I think it's Will who said, well, that was fucking shit. That didn't go to plan. No NABBA British Classic finals for me. I came 5th out of 6th. I was beaten by 4 midget steroid heads. Odd. NABBA. Very, very odd. I came backstage and was almost flooded with people saying, I don't know how you haven't taken the Classic win there. I thought, backstage when I saw everyone, I thought these sort of 4 individuals should be in the class bodybuilding categories. There's nothing classic about their physique. So I was quite confident backstage when I was pumping up. Went out to do my posing routine, to which they got wrong as well. They played the wrong track, and when they played it, I said, no, it's the wrong one, and he ushered me on to say, no, just pose anyway. So that sort of threw me off straight away. And then we did our mandatories, and I thought I looked okay. If I were to critique my physique, my legs could be in far better condition. I seem to wake up in the morning, they're quite dry, and then as the day goes on, they kind of hold a little bit of water. But you know that as well as I do, that my legs and my arse are still quite fat and need to be brought in. But very odd, very odd. Big Jace as well, placed 3rd in the class 1, should have won it. And then I did ask the judges for some feedback, and the judges said that they were looking for more bodybuilding size. I said, well, why have we got a classic physique category then? Nothing about those 4 people that placed higher than me were classic. They should have been in the classes. So I don't want to sit here and moan and say I was robbed, because it's like, I hate that. I hate people when they moan. Just get over it. But when you work your arse off for 16 weeks and you jeopardise relationships and you jeopardise friendships or not going out, and you're in your own dome, you put yourself in this very subdued position where you kind of shut off from reality for 16 weeks, and then you get dealt that card. You think, what the fuck was the point in the last 16 weeks? So it is what it is. I doubt I'll be competing with NABBA again. A couple of them on Instagram said they're a bit of a dinosaur federation. PCA is in 2 weeks, and the caliber of components in the PCA is ridiculous, and I have to bring something very, very sharp and crisp in the next 14 days to even have a chance in placing top 6. And I think that'll be the goal for the PCA. If we can place top 6, I'll be very, very happy. But we've got some work to do, we really have. Today is Sunday, it's marathon day. Elle is running the marathon as we speak. I'm gonna go and have a black coffee and do some fasted cardio, and I'm then gonna go and meet her up there. And then we'll get back to it tomorrow. No cheat meal, no meal off. 14 days out from the PCA, so there's no need. I can enjoy some food after, and then that'll be pretty much it. That'll be the end of this season, which is a shame. I thought I was gonna place yesterday and go through to the NABBA British. A lot of the class guys that stuck around at the end came over and said, I'm not too sure what's happened there, mate. I was hitting vacuums, the posing was classic. And I just think, and one of the guys said, I don't think the NABBA judges have got an understanding of what classic physique is. So there you go. Shit happens. I'm going to go and do some cardio. I just want to say a big thank you for your support over the past 16 weeks. It's been phenomenal, and regardless of the result, the progress made between the last show 12 months ago and this show was phenomenal. Just looking at some of the pictures that Elle sent over, the thickness and density in such a short off season with Callum's been fantastic. So I think the plan now is to jump back on board with Callum, maybe in September, October time, I'm going to go to Ibiza, try and hold some form of condition and do what we did, rebound after Ibiza and have a much more elongated off season, and we can go from there and possibly compete again in 2021. So that's the game plan. But like I said, thank you for the messages, Instagram, YouTube comments. It's been phenomenal. It's a very lonely sport, bodybuilding sometimes. And I said on my Instagram post that you can find solace in the DMs sometimes when people just message you the smallest thing. So I appreciate it. Good luck today, Brandon, as well. Big thank you to Brandon Harding. I know me and him haven't seen eye to eye over the past however many months when we go back and forth, but having that presence of Brandon there has pushed me harder than I thought I could push myself. So it'd be fun to go and battle against him on stage in a couple of weeks' time. Go well today, mate. And there we go. Thank you, good night. Much love.